Hey guys, Azrnyx here and welcome back to my channel after what has been way too long. Today we are doing a speed build and it is a grandma's house speed build. And it's not actually my grandma's house speed build because my grandma lives a little bit farmier. Not exactly a typical sort of grandparent townhouse sort of a vibe like this house is, I like to think, I guess. But no, this sort of one I drew the inspiration from, I'm not even sure to be honest. I just sort of felt like playing with the roof and doing like a cool upstairs bedroom sort of a vibe sort of a thing. And I was like, that actually works as like, I can see this as being a grandparent's house with like a master bedroom and like a spare like kids room. And so I was like, you know what, let's make it classical and well, not classical but like classically like natural and old and grandparenty, if you know what I mean. Yeah, so welcome back, by the way, to my channel. As you know, some of my subscribers will have realized I have been away for like a month and a bit now, and it's just because I've only just sort of recently gotten home from an overseas adventure, and it was a totally out of the ordinary overseas adventure. Like we're talking like further down south than New Zealand. So, you know, I'll let you guys' imaginations run wild with that one. I'll give you a little bit of a hint. I've had a bit of a snowy December. Yes, we're talking Antarctica. Wow, right? Like, lucky me, I get to go down there with my job. So, yeah, that's what I've been up to for the past sort of month, traveling. But I'm still so super stoked to be back. And I didn't even leave New Zealand right away because there was a little bit of a period before we even started traveling before I even left, that I wasn't posting for a while either. And that's just because I had a few little personal bits and pieces going on in my sort of home life. And I wasn't in a good place because I'd sort of recently broken up with my boyfriend of quite a while, if we're being completely honest, and I was going through a bit of a rough patch and I was really struggling with, I guess, everything, and I did not feel like I could do videos like I normally did, which was like I normally upload about twice a week. Well, I used to, and, you know, it's been ages since I actually have, and I feel a little bit guilty about that, so sorry guys. But with everything that was going on, I was kind of like I just couldn't face it. So I'm so really glad to be back. And I'm feeling like I'm in a good place right now, and a happy place, which is, you know, what I wanted before I started uploading again. So yeah, what better place to sort of, or what better time to sort of start uploading again than close to the Christmas holidays. And if you don't celebrate Christmas, then I guess just the holidays in general, and just, you know, a bit of a break from, I guess, everything that is, you know, work life and whatever else, and my otherwise busy timetable. But yeah, I'm so glad to be back, and I've absolutely missed you guys so much. I'm really excited to get back into making my videos and doing As Is Motherload, especially. That's one of my more favorite series that I do for you guys. So I'm really excited to see actually whether or not I've had more submissions, I guess, for As Is Motherload. In fact, to be 100% honest, I'm gonna go and have a quick look now and see what we've got, shall we? In terms of As Is Motherload, it'd be cool if I could do like a Christmas themed something or other close to for, I guess, because normally I upload As Is Motherload on Wednesdays, don't I? Well, on New Zealand Wednesdays. I might be everywhere else Tuesdays because we're at the front of the world in terms of clocks. I don't know. We'll see what I find, I guess, and hopefully I'll get to do that before long. Oh, and I am really excited. I've got another new sort of a video starting out in the new year. It's gonna be a funny one. And I'm not going to give you guys any hints at the moment. You're just going to have to trust that it is going to be absolutely gold, and it's going to be purely sim related, and hopefully absolutely hilarious. I think it's hilarious. I've already recorded the first part of it, and I absolutely love doing it. And my friend helped me out with it, and he's done a really good job actually. So I'm really excited to get that one out on the road, on the tube, that was really dad joke lame. I apologize for that. On YouTube, and see what you guys think. So, you know, keep your eyes out for my new little something or other, shall we call it, in the new year. And I really hope that you guys are going to enjoy it and look forward to it, even though I'm literally just giving you no information at all about it. How about I just stop talking about it and leave it to mystery and sort of drop a few hints on Twitter every now and then as to what you have to be excited about, because you definitely should be excited about it. I'm not trying to blow my own horn or anything. I actually didn't do much of the making of this video. I sort of just threw it together. Yeah, you're just gonna have to wait and see, because I'm just super excited about it. Okay, I'm just checking now to see if there are any As Is Mother loads that I can do. I think I might record them. No results found. I obviously spelt it wrong. Hang on. I actually might look at recording them coming up, because what's the day today? It's a Saturday. It's the 23rd. We're almost into Christmas. I'm really excited about that, because I'm home. I'm home in Taupo, and my parents have gone away for Christmas, but I'm spending Christmas itself with my sister and my grandparents, my nana and my papa. So I'm really stoked and excited about that. But definitely missing mum and dad, as you do. But then they'll come back and we'll have a little post-Christmas, Christmas. Because, you know, you never ever have Christmas on, like, Christmas. You know what I mean? Maybe I have to log in to actually show these results in the gallery. Is that how that works, guys? I can't even remember my login. It's been way too long. You know what I mean? Like, you know how when you go away from something and you can't remember what your password is, because sometimes you have like an odd different password. I had that the other day, actually. I was trying to log on to, I guess, a really old email address that I had, and it wasn't working. I was like, what's my password? And I couldn't remember it. It was just a really, really old one. Okay, let's see if we can find it now. Community, search, hashtag, As Is Mother load. And do we have results? Yes. Oh, I'm stoked. Awesome. Okay, so there's a couple, yeah. All right. Let's have a look. We will definitely be doing one of these. I think there's one that's been, oh, shivers, the phone's ringing. I have to go and take that because I'm going home. Be right back. Okay, so that proved to be a total waste of time. I don't even know. You know how you get those occasional phone calls and they're like, yeah, I'd like to talk to you about this. And you're like, sorry, I don't know what you're talking about. Because it was this guy that was asking me. Oh, that's a bit racist, but he was calling and about the problem that I was having with my computer. And I was like, excuse me, are you sure you've got the right number? Because I'm not having any problems with any computer. And he was like, what's your name? And I was like, and I told him my name. And he was like, excuse me, ma'am, what's your surname and your name? And I was like, no, thank you. Because, you don't, like, what? It should be the other way around, surely, for a starter, because I was like, it's like, if somebody calls you and you tell them, I think you've got the wrong number, normally wouldn't they be like, oh, isn't this, Jill, what's her name's house or number? And you'd be like, oh, no, sorry, you've definitely got the wrong number. You've dialed this number. Yeah, it's not, there's no Jill, what's her face at this house. You know, like, come on. I don't know, it was just a dodgy sort of thing. And they haven't called back, so... But obviously, and I don't think my parents are having any problems with their computer, and, I don't know. You never know. Oh, you just don't know. I don't know. It was a weird phone call. So yeah, I've got back to feeling not popular because nobody wants to talk to me. Oh well. I can't even remember what we were talking about beforehand. Oh yeah, As Is Mother load. Yeah, no, I think I found a build that I'm going to showcase. There's not heaps, but I'm actually, I'm liking the look of one of these, so we're going to go for it, and you guys are just going to have to check it out on, maybe not Wednesday, maybe Wednesday. We'll see what happens. You guys will just have to wait and see what I guess, showcase comes out, and look forward to that, and be excited about it. I haven't actually done a video in so long that I'm not surprised that there's not many As Is Mother load, uploads or anything like that. If you're watching this one today, this video, and you feel like, oh, I'd love to have a showcase for one of my builds, then feel free to use the hashtag and go and check out my As is Motherload series, because I have a lot of fun recording that, and I love showcasing and celebrating, I guess, other simmers' creativity in terms of their builds. It doesn't even have to be a house build. It could be a room build. I just, showcase anything, really. I'm happy to do it. I could do that one day, though, like do a room build one and then do like 3 different rooms. I feel like that'd be fun. That'd be a lot of fun. Because room builds wouldn't take a lot of time to, show someone around, unless they were like exquisitely detailed or like OT, like just like way crazy well done. So I guess, I don't know, maybe that's something that can be done. That'd be fun, I feel like. Oh man, my mind's just bursting with all the possibilities in terms of like, since I've come back, and I'm just like, yes, I can do this and this and this when it comes to, recording my videos. Because it has been ages. I can't even, maybe, when did I go away? I went away on the around the 20th of last month. And 2 weeks prior to that, I hadn't had any uploads to do, I don't think. So yeah, about like a month and a half I haven't uploaded for, and I feel kind of bad about that. But, I'm finally back. I've come back from my break. I didn't give anyone like the rundown on YouTube because I honestly I couldn't face recording after the, I don't even want to say it. It's still quite fresh. So I couldn't face YouTube, and I was just like, you know what, I'm just going to tweet and let my Twitter followers know what's going on, because I put all my updates on there. So if I'm not on YouTube, guarantee you I'll be on Twitter, because it's quick, it's easy, and all I got to do is post it. Like, it's not even just 30 letters anymore. You get more letters than that, thank goodness, when you want to tweet. But that's where I put all my updates. So if you're not following me on Twitter, go and say hi. Come and have a chat. I'd love to talk to you on Twitter. It's a good place to be as well, actually, on Twitter. It's fantastic. But yeah, talking about the build at the moment, or moving on to talking about the build at the moment, we're doing the kids' room, and you know how grandparents' place always has like all your old childhood toys. Like, well, at least my grandparents' place did. Like, my mum had like this huge, it wasn't even a toy box, it was like one of those round squidgy things, baskets that you can just throw all sorts in. With like the bananas and the pajamas or something all the way around it all. Because, they were pretty cool back in the day. But grandparents just have all your old childhood toys. So you come to your grandparents and it's like all the stuff that you haven't played with in ages that used to be so cool. And all of a sudden you're like rediscovering it again. And that's sort of what I was trying to go with in terms of the grandparents. It's like, and that as well as that. And you just saw there was like a couple of sort of average paintings thrown up around the place, and that is sort of what I would have thought to be in a grandparent's place. It's like grandma herself, and this sim grandmother is a bit of an artist, as you can see by all the art crap all over the place, the easels and the paintings and everything. So I sort of figured, well, let's have lots of, and because in terms of the art that's in only the base game, because, this is just a base game build, I was struggling to really find stuff that that I really loved that was, just base game, because I'm always building with the packs. And I'm so, used to, I guess, looking for a specific piece of art. And when discovering that it isn't part of the base game, you're kind of like, oh, well, now what? What am I going to use that's equally as cool? So I just went into the gallery and I found someone who had a sim or something paint every single piece of artwork that you can paint on an easel in The Sims. And I just threw that up and I was like, you know what, this is perfect. We're going to just run with this. So we ran with it, as you can see. And there was like paintings of just everywhere. Just these specific, paintings that your sim is able to paint. Everywhere, and it just worked. I was really stoked with, the fact that I didn't have to use really average looking base game paintings, because although they are base game paintings, they're like there's more options, from an easel painting than there is, in terms of just the ones that you get in the painting section of buy mode. Yeah, so stoked with that. At the moment, we are working a little bit on the landscaping and the backyard area. And, you know, I see grandparents as, like, loving the outdoors, and my grandma's, like, always been real into her gardening and that sort of thing. So I've really drawn a lot of inspiration from, I guess, my own grandparents in terms of this house. Because although this house is nothing like any house that they've ever lived in, or any of my grandparents really have ever lived in, it's definitely, I drew inspiration in terms of the stuff in the house being part of, you know, stuff that I've seen my grandparents. Well, similar sort of style, if you know what I mean, in terms of the landscaping and the outdoor furniture, and maybe not so much, maybe a little bit the kitchen, like that classic sort of country almost vibe, but like mostly just classic. I'm not even sure if you could call it country vibe. I kind of would, because that's sort of, my grandparents live in a little farmhouse, and that's the sort of stuff that they just so happen to have. So I guess it kind of does. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. Either way, there's lots of gardening bits and pieces everywhere, because I definitely see my grandma gardening, and she's a very creative woman, so there's got to be lots of artsy sort of bits and pieces around the place, and books, and, you know, just grandparent stuff. That's what we went with. So yeah, we are pretty much almost into the screenshots at this point, guys. Just doing a last sort of few landscaping bits and pieces. I just want to say thank you so much to all of you who have tuned back in after so long of me being away. It's so good to be back, and I'm so glad and grateful to see you all still around. It's been fantastic that while I have been away, my subscriber count's gone up just a little bit more as well, which is awesome to see that people are still enjoying, you know, my videos, or my old ones as well even. But other than that, we are into the screenshots now. I really, really hope you did enjoy watching this video. It has been way too long, so I'm hoping that you like the fact that it was a bit of a, you know, base game only challenge as well. As usual, it will be available for download in my gallery. My EA ID is Azrnyx, or I'll put a link to the download in the description just down below, so you can just click on that, and it'll take you straight there anyway. But other than that, happy holidays, Merry Christmas. I hope you're having a wonderful, you know, time off. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Come and check me out on Twitter, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks again for watching. Bye!